All right, welcome back, guys. We got another guest. We got Justin here. Justin, how's it going?
Going pretty good. Thank y'all for having me on.
Yeah,
I
no problem.
appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, Justin runs a page. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these pages. They post the same picture every single day, and I've always find them entertaining because I would give up after 2 weeks. I'll be honest. I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing. But who are you? What is your page? And of course, we'll drop your page in the description. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm Justin. I run Daily Depressed Detroit Lions. Really, all it is started during quarantine. Um, I just got really bored one day, and we just kind of keep up with the Lions. It started off as a picture of Matthew Stafford. He got traded away, turned into Goff, and then now it's Dan Campbell. But just update on the Lions and pay attention to NFL, a lot of college football too. We just
Yeah,
have
but
fun with it, do
there's
whatever.
really a lot more in there too, because I took a deep dive and you got religious verses, which I respect that. You have stories about your old exes, which I find really entertaining too. Do you have that? Do you feel like you have that personal connection with your followers, I guess? Or
I do. I do. A lot of them have DM'd me, and I'm friends with a lot of them. I mean, I haven't met any of them. I have planned on meeting some of them if I'm ever in their area. I mean, there's a couple guys from A&M, Michigan, all over the place, and I'm from Texas, which is weird. I'm a Lions fan, but I mean, I plan on going to all those places and hopefully meeting them. But yeah, I do feel like I have a personal connection with a lot of them.
awesome. Yeah,
So
me and Jake used to be respective fan bases, and we met earlier this year. So it's definitely
Yeah.
is definitely possible. But so I mentioned kind of that, there's other pages like you that do this. They post the same picture over and
yep.
over. Do you feel you're like more close to the same as them or more different? Do you think you stand out versus them?
I we're all very similar. I mean, I follow a lot of them. A lot of them go by someone. Some of them have followed in my footsteps. Daily Depressed, Falcons, Vikings, Patriots,
So you're the
Packers.
leader.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Panthers. I've, to my knowledge, amongst them, I've been around the longest, but I have utmost respect for all of them, especially Daily Depressed Vikings. That dude's great.
Yeah.
Check him out. But yeah, we're all pretty similar, but we're all unique in our own ways. So
So you had that beautiful Jared Goff picture, that great edit design with the 16. We just love that so much. Why did you choose Dan Campbell? I know other than Dan Campbell's awesome, but why did you choose Dan Campbell?
oh well. Funny thing is, first off, that picture of Jared Goff, that was before he was traded to the Lions.
Okay.
We knew he was gonna be our quarterback, and I was like, I gotta have an edit and I'm gonna make it my own. And then I put up a poll and we never changed it. But I ended up moving on to Dan Campbell because I have a feeling we're either gonna, I don't know if we're gonna take a QB this year, but in the next couple years, I think we will. So, and Dan Campbell currently, in my mind, looks like the truth. I mean, he's brought this team together a lot more. He has done a lot. And I mean, before Thanksgiving, we had a 3 game winning streak, which is something we haven't had in since like, I want to say like maybe 2015, 2016, something like that. Yeah, I just feel like he's going to be here a lot longer, and Detroit fans bond more with him.
Yeah, so no, definitely. Let's talk. So obviously you root for Michigan too. Let's talk a little college sports too. Michigan obviously just had a huge win last week. You're the depressed Lions fan. Can that make you a little uplifting if Michigan's doing well?
Yes, yes. I'm actually so number one. I'm actually an Oklahoma State fan,
Okay.
but when
Mhm.
I
You're
started this
from the South,
page, I was
right?
like,
Yeah.
when I started this
Yeah.
page, I was like, I gotta pay attention to Michigan sports. And originally, I was like, I like the underdog. I'm taking MSU as my team. They suck. So now I'm just kind of a big Michigan fan, but
Hey, he's
it's
honest. He's
awesome.
honest at least. But yeah.
Kind of
All
being a
right.
little bit of a bandwagon
I
right
have
now.
one more college question I want to ask you. But Jake, did you have anything you wanted to add? Or
I was just hearing y'all talking. You said you're a Michigan fan. You go up against my Bulldogs, so.
Yeah,
would be,
he's from Athens, Georgia, by the way. But yeah,
oh, for
Yeah.
real.
yeah.
That's
But
awesome. That is awesome.
my number one team is the Miami Hurricanes, but I'm from Athens, so Georgia's my second team.
Okay, I respect it. I honestly really want to see a Michigan, Georgia, an SEC Big Ten natty. I feel like that
Yeah,
would be fun. It would kind of answer the SEC versus Big Ten. Not that that's much of a debate, but
right.
you know,
But yeah, Michigan got pushed around last year, but I don't know. I watched them. Michigan's offensive line and that quarterback, especially, they just beat up Ohio State's D line, and I saw that all game. And I mentioned that earlier in the show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, I guess, to wrap it up. What's your Final Four? What do you think is going to be the Final Four in the college football playoff?
okay, Final Four, Georgia, Michigan. Even if they lose, they're still in. TCU and USC. TCU is undefeated, but they've had a lot of very close wins. If they lose, I think they're out. As much as that hurts to say, USC, if they lose, they're out. TCU's playing K-State. Possible upset. I don't know. And USC's playing
Utah.
Utah, and they lost to them earlier in the year. Georgia, Michigan, I think TCU hangs on versus K-State. It'll be very close. And I think USC pulls through. But if either of those teams are to lose,
OSU's in. They're back in then.
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
OSU.
I hate to say that because it's like I don't know. The college football rankings are weird. Tennessee should be above Bama.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't
well,
know.
that's just them because they took out Hendon Hooker got injured, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Tennessee's done." But
Yeah. But they have one of the best backups in college football. I can't remember his name to save my life.
Well, they
But-
won by like 60 last week, so yeah, I think they're fine. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think his name is Joe Milton. I think that's what you're talking about.
Joe Millen. Okay.
Yes, exactly. I'm ready for the 12-team playoff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been nice having you on, Justin. Thanks for sharing a little about your page. We'll for sure link that. But yeah, don't be a stranger. Come back sometime. All right.
Yeah. I'd be 100% down for that. Appreciate y'all letting me on, and so.
No problem. Yep.